Hello, we are talking about the fifth principle of intuitive eating. My name is Dr. Patty Ann Ford, and I believe that the mind and the body are connected. And I love talking about the internal world, meaning what are you thinking? What are you feeling? And what are your beliefs ultimately? Those are the hardest to access. They are the hardest to understand because beliefs, they can be thought about in here, but ultimately they're in our lizard brain. They're in kind of our body, and we've probably adapted beliefs at a really young age. You can change beliefs as you get older. It just takes time. I love dancing in this world because if you can shift your thoughts, that will shift your emotions. You shift beliefs that are aligned with how you want to show up in the world, your behaviors change. Long lasting and transformative, and that will change your health. Not a 6-week diet. Anyone can do anything for 6 weeks, but if you're actually wanting to change, if you're tired of the chronic dieting, I'm your girl. I'm going to help you. I'm going to coach you to that freedom with food that you've been wanting, or freedom from what's happening inside of your body and your mind. Okay, so the fifth principle is feeling your fullness. What does that mean? That means, can you feel what's happening inside your body? Can you observe the signs? Do you even know what's happening inside of you? We live in a very, very chaotic and noisy world, and we have lots of distractions. I'm sitting here talking to my phone that is filming this in my house, but I also have a laptop here. I have access to the whole world. I could talk to someone on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. I could talk to someone across the pond in seconds. We have never had access to the amount of things that we do now, and it's only going to get more amazing if you believe that is amazing. What creates challenging principles is being with ourselves is so hard. And I'm speaking from experience, and also speaking from a clinician, from a coach, working with lots of people over 20 years of a career in health that I've had. It's so hard to pay attention what's happening in ourselves. And we call that proprioception. Can you feel what's happening inside your body? One good exercise is just closing your eyes, and can you feel your heart rate? Can you feel the most important muscle in your body giving you life and beating? Can you feel that? And I have to close my eyes to feel it. I have to turn off a sense and listen and feel. That's kind of what hunger is like and fullness is like. Do you notice the little nudges that your body is giving you? Or have you just ignored your body for so long? I don't know what that's like. And sometimes when we experience, or you experience, emotional suppression, meaning I don't want to feel uncomfortable emotions like anger or boredom or grief or sadness, we also turn off how we physically feel our body, which is also going to turn off hunger and fullness cues, stress, which can lead to burnout. That also can lead to a lot of internal pain, a lot of gut disorders, a lot of digestive disorders. And I'm not saying that's what is happening to you if you are experiencing that. It is a possibility though. So learning how to listen and honor your fullness is going to be the fifth principle. Can you tell when you're no longer physically hungry? Can you tell when you're no longer emotionally hungry? There is a difference. Hunger is a very patient friend. He's very patient. They're very patient. They're very persistent, but in a kind way. If you're experiencing hunger and it's jolting and urgent, that's not physical hunger. It's not urgent. It's a very kind tapping saying, soon I'm going to need some energy. Do you know what that feels like? It's different for everybody. And if you've severed the connection between your head and your body, it just takes time getting it back, and you can get it back. And there are methods and structure to do that, and I can do that with you. But the first step is just paying attention and observing signs, sometimes in the middle of a meal, on, am I comfortably full? And it's a dance, and sometimes the dance is awkward, and you're going to have missteps, and you're going to fall over your feet or trip or whatever. But you can learn to do the dance. and I can be there to help you figure it out safely if you want to. Sometimes that's hard too, to experience something new in the presence of somebody. It takes time and safety and patience and trust. Again, I'm Dr. Patty Ann Ford, and the fifth principle is to feel your fullness with intuitive eating. If this was helpful, I'm going over all the principles in a series. This is the fifth one, and there's 5 more. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.